Welcome everybody to Funeral Nation episode 121. I'm Ryan Thogmartin, that is Jeff the Funeral Commander Harbison, and this is the Funeral Nation show.
Hey man, it doesn't get any better than this, and we are literally coming coast to coast today. I'm in Oceanside, California this morning.
I'm in cloudy, rainy, nothing going on, Zanesville, Ohio.
Well, it's not a bad... Obviously, you got something going on. You had that green couch back there and folks milling around. So you guys are dead in it this morning.
That's right.
Hey, look, before we get going, let's talk about dead in it and energy and focus and engine. It's our folks at C&J. I always, every week, every time I come on this show, I have 3 to 4 people I talk with about their accounts receivables and why are they not using a funding company. So roll that promo and figure. Let's just show why you should. Jamie's got it going on.
What payment method do you prefer families use for your goods and services? Most funeral homes and cemeteries prefer cash check or credit card over life insurance as the preferred method of payment. However, families who use life insurance are able to purchase the funeral service of their choice and spend 31% more on your goods and services. By encouraging more families to pay with insurance, you can create a better experience for the family and become more profitable without increasing your call volume. The reason most firms prefer cash check or credit card over life insurance is that insurance companies are a hassle to deal with, and payment can often take weeks or months to receive. With C&J Financial, you can receive funding within 24 hours of verification of benefit, thereby eliminating the hassle, headache, and cash flow delay in processing insurance death claims. Let us show you why hundreds of funeral homes all across America choose C&J for their assignment funding needs, and why many associations, accounting firms, and industry leaders recommend C&J to their clients and members.
Awesome. All right, Commander, what are we doing today on today's episode?
I think we need to have a little discussion about reputation management, right? From a online perspective, and what do you do when you have not haters but detractors? I get some clients of mine, trolls. Yeah, well, you know, we also have because of Yelp and Facebook and others, where people will complain and put that out publicly rather than face you or the funeral home owner or funeral director. And how do you handle that? What do you do from your perspective, Ryan?
Well, it varies comment to comment, person to person. You know, a lot of times from our perspective, where we see negative interaction with the funeral home or client that we're working with, a lot of times it's on review sites or it's on someone leaving a Facebook review or negative comment. Facebook builds in things that you can do to ban somebody from your page, hide comments when they're false. The reviews are great in the sense that they can't be manipulated, which a lot of businesses, that scares them. However, there's a lot of authenticity that goes into the reviews and someone having to be a real person. So you can report a review. Facebook can see if it's a real account. If it's a troll account, they can delete it. So there's ways to manage fake things. But I honestly think that negative comments give a funeral home an opportunity to shine. And what I mean by that is being able to address that negative comment, show value in that conversation. And in my opinion, anytime I go to a business and I try to read reviews and they've got a 5-star perfect rating, I think it immediately is BS, because there's never been a business that is absolutely perfect. So I don't think negative comments are always bad, or a 4-star is worse than a 5-star or 3-star. Like there's different variances, but number one, if you don't have a Yelp account, you should definitely go search Yelp for your funeral home, because there's probably a review about your firm there and you need to take ownership over that. The same with your Facebook page. You need to search, make sure you don't have any unofficial pages that are out there from people checking in, because there's going to be reviews and things left there and you're not going to be notified or even know that they're out there.
Right. And I don't think that we as funeral home management folks operate any different than we do as consumers. For instance, I'm in a new place on vacation on private time. Guess what I did? I went to TripAdvisor, which is another Yelp type operation. and I looked at restaurants, I looked at hotels, I went through everything, and I did see there were some negative comments, right? And so those negative comments did not make me change my mind. I actually read through them. Interesting, as you just shared, two of the places that are restaurants, on their negative comments that they had from their customer, I saw where management came in and tried to rectify or make it good. At least have conversation to say, hey, we can do better. Please come back. Or how about come and sit with me face to face? I'll give you a meal. Let's sit over a drink and let me know how I can fix this.
Yeah.
Shying away from having those sort of things, I agree with you. It's an opportunity to shine. Now, then you go back to the trolls, okay? And you're just some people out here that they simply exist just to try to be a thorn in your side.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts about dealing with them?
Well, first, let's throw in Sitch Casket, one of our awesome sponsors. Let's roll that promo real quick.
Funeral Nation is sponsored by Sitch Casket. Sitch has changed everything for funeral homes facing declining profits from cremation, with casket quality equal to the top domestic brands, but at half the cost or better. Sitch, only your accountant can tell the difference.
Yeah, so, I mean, you called them trolls. You've also called them Keyboard Commandos. Yeah. I like that term. You're going to have them. I've got plenty of them. And honestly, one, I don't pay any minds to it. Two, if you engage it, it's only going to escalate. So if you try to combat that troll with name calling or trying to prove them wrong where it gets like a back and forth, it's only going to worsen the situation. I'll try to go at a very high level and, hey, high five, thanks for the engagement in the comments, because what trolls don't understand is that as they're engaging with content and calling it crap and calling you crap and doing things, they're also helping the engagement and reach of that post be seen by more people, which are fans of yours, which are coming to bat for you. And a lot of times you don't have to do the combating back and forth. Your fans are going to do the combating for you, and you can leave that alone. But it's going to happen. There is not a single person that is going to be forward-facing online that is not going to have a troll or somebody that's commenting on their things. To me, it's crazy the obsession that people have, and yeah, I've got a number of trolls, but there's some that it's like they lay awake at night wondering what I'm doing, and it doesn't bother me.
Yeah, in fact, I have a few of my own. Mm-hmm. And what's interesting is they are people that are supposed to be in the profession, but are nobody that anyone else pays attention to. In fact, I read the blog of one recently, and they had one follower.
Yeah.
So, you know what? You have to have a voice to be relevant.
You do.
So you can't build your reputation based off of banging someone else up, because it doesn't work that way.
I mean, I think the perspective they're looking at is, okay, I can ride the influence of this person by creating content about them, and that's going to bring more eyeballs to me. And it's an attention-grabbing tactic that backfires 99% of the time.
Right. And it's fun. I'm with you. Hey, thanks for being an effing fan.
That's right.
Love you to death, right? Who is this commander? Well, I can show you my medals, but I prefer not to tout that. So we move on. Come on, have a cigar. I'll give you a chip. We'll have a little glass. Let's talk about it. You know what? Rather than writing it on Facebook or LinkedIn or somewhere else, why not pick up the phone? That's what I love to do. I'd love to engage you talking or face-to-face if we have a big country unable to do that. But why not just talk it out? If you're that big a keyboard commando, certainly you can put on your gear and let's have a conversation.
Well, most people aren't as brave when the keyboard's not in front of them.
That's exactly right, much less a camera. Well, we do have some big news today. I believe Aretha Franklin has died. Is that correct?
I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that you are correct because I had a Fox News alert on my phone, so I'm guessing that is what it was.
Yeah.
Yes, she did pass
She
away
did
this morning.
pass. So it's another famous person we can look to see what type of funeral and how it's going to be handled. I like to see the old school way of doing funerals, you know, as far as people and celebrities and music and the pomps and circumstance. So we'll see how this one turns out.
That's right.
Well, we're getting to the end of the show, and actually, I want to announce that our next show we're going to have Tim Bridgers on from Live Oak Bank. But let's go ahead and run their promo real quick.
Introducing a new way for cemetery owners to grow their business. The Inventory Growth Loan, powered by Live Oak Bank. Want a better way to expand your inventory than the traditional pre-sale plans? Build and grow your businesses now. The Inventory Growth Loan leverages the value of newly constructed mausoleums and columbaria to get your expansion project moving sooner. Whether you're an existing cemetery needing to increase your number of crypts or a funeral home looking to add a memorial garden or columbarium, this product is your potential game changer. The Inventory Growth Loan recognizes the cyclical nature of cemetery sales. So when sales are low, enjoy less strain on your cash flow. When sales are strong, pay down more of your principal. A more aggressive principal paydown shortens the life of your loan and fuels further expansion. Plus, our online management system allows you to easily manage your new inventory, monitor sales, review payments, and check your loan balance all in one place. The system also automates disbursements after each sale, then updates your loan balance, which helps you stay connected to your business's performance. The Inventory Growth Loan is faster and more flexible than traditional loans, which allows you to pay less and retain more value. Ready to grow? Contact us and learn more about the Inventory Growth Loan, powered by Live Oak Bank.
All right, as I said, our next show, 122, we're going to have Tim Bridgers here, who he and Live Oak Bank have created the Roundtable. So look for that to be coming out, I believe, next week.
Yes, it's going to be pretty cool. The Roundtable, you and I are both a part of a Roundtable meeting, and I've been working hand in hand with Tim and a group of other people to try to build some exposure around the Roundtable Coalition and what they are, the big mission of it, which is it's going to be pretty powerful. I'm excited to have Tim on and talk about it.
Yeah, me too. So if it's okay, I'm going to run downstairs, have the first cigar for the day, maybe a Bloody Mary, and a waffle.
That's right, because it's only 8 o'clock in the morning where you are, so you're bright and early. You look good at 8 o'clock in the morning, man.
Man, I look good all the time, you know? And if you live a life of a pirate, you're supposed to wake up feeling like a pirate.
All right, so that's a good quote. We're out. Until next week or time, whatever, have a great effing week.
Out here.